Pete, I've got a new vSAN cluster. How do I reserve capacity for failures?
Yeah, so in recent editions with vSAN, we make this part really easy. Within the capacity configuration there at the cluster level, we now have an option that falls under this sort of umbrella term of reserved capacity. This sort of takes the place of that the term that we used in the past known as slack space. So this reserved capacity is broken into two parts. There's the operations reserve, that's for some of the transient activities, but then there's a host rebuild reserve. This is where you can simply enable it. And then that's going to factor in sort of that N+1 style approach for your vSAN clusters so that you can better ensure that when you're looking at the capacity utilization, it's factoring in that sort of N+1 style of a design. And you just simply enable that. It's not enabled by default, by the way. You'll have to jump in there and enable that. We generally recommend in most cases for you to enable it, but it's really a nice feature here for the recent versions of vSAN.